Hello friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a first look impressions video for Knights and Dungeon. Now this is a new free-to-play action RPG game available for the iOS and Android platform. But before we get into the video, I gotta let you guys know, for full disclosure, this video is sponsored by Paradox Interactive. And so if you want to show them all the love that they showed us for sponsoring and supporting this channel, head on down to the description below and download the game today. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump in, we're gonna play the game for a little bit. I'm gonna show you a lot of the different features and a lot of the really fun stuff that this game has to offer. Now I've been playing this game for the past couple of days, almost like kind of non-stop. I've been having a lot of fun with this game so far. And kind of a really nice, fun thing that the developers have given us and you guys is the opportunity to get a special Hunters Armour equipment for your character, which I'm going to show you right now. And I'll have a code in the description below for you guys to copy, paste it, load it up into the app and get this free armor, which I'm going to show you how to get it right now. So up on the top, if you go ahead and hit on the events icon, go to the gift exchange, and then right there you're going to go ahead and type in that code. I'll go ahead and paste it. Hit done, claim, and bada bing, we get a full full Hunter's Armor set. So if we go to our character right here, we've got all this armor that we can go ahead and equip onto our character if we want to. So go ahead and check out what it looks like real quick. I love the chicken head. That thing looks absolutely amazing. So one of the biggest features I love about this game, and I'm always looking for action RPG games similar to Diablo and Path of Exile, and this game kind of scratches that itch for me because you go around, you collect a whole bunch of different items and weapons and stuff, equipping them to your character, making your character stronger just so you can go back through into that item grind to grab better looking and better overall armor and equipment. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna jump in and show you guys the combat first because the combat is really compelling and the whole experience is really cool because everything about the game is procedurally generated. I mean, the dungeons are procedurally generated. So if we head into a battle, I'm actually not gonna take on the dungeons of lava because they're actually really hard. I was fighting really hard to get through the level 26 through the level 30 area. So let's just go ahead and head to the dungeons of lava, levels 21 through 25. Now each one of these areas that you go into takes 1 energy, but they've got like 5 stages that you have to work through. I'm just gonna go ahead and purchase that so we can run through and I can show you guys what the combat and the gameplay looks like in this game. Now, one of the cool features that this game has is known as the binding system. Essentially, it kind of gives a tug-of-war feel of gameplay where you have to decide, do I want to continue playing to hopefully be able to find a binding altar, or do you have to head back to your home base to level up your skills and your equipment? And one of the things that this game has is if you decide to teleport back home, you'll actually lose any gear and loot that you acquire through the dungeon that you didn't bind to your character. So you have to, sometimes like I've really struggled getting through a dungeon. I'm like, I have to go back to my home base even though I had some equipment that I want to keep. But you know what? Don't worry too much about it because honestly, you're going to be running through and you're going to be getting a lot of equipment. So let's go ahead and jump into here. Now, like I said, every single area in this game is procedurally generated. So if I were to look at this map right here, it kind of gives you an overall idea of where this place is going to be. So we can go and check out a couple of these upcoming doors. So we don't know what the rest of the map looks like. We do know, however, on the bottom left, that is the boss's level. So if we want to finish this dungeon quickly, we could run to the boss's level and finish it right off the bat. The one at the top, at the very top left, that's an unknown area. We don't know where that goes. And then the one on the right is a special fighting dungeon. So we're going to actually head over there so I can show you some of the combat and stuff. Ooh, we actually got really lucky. So that chest right there is kind of like a loot goblin. If you can destroy this thing, it drops a lot of gold and a lot of sweet loot for us to grab. So now the movement in this game is you move around just by swiping your hand across the screen. You can dodge, all that stuff. Now the dodging feature, you can only do it like every 5 seconds. There is a cooldown orb on the top right, just above your skills. And then you got a variety of different skills that you can use as well, which I'll show you the skill system a little bit later. One of the other things too is you'll come across these merchants in dungeons, and sometimes they sell things that you can buy for the premium currency, which you do get a good amount simply by playing the game. I always recommend checking these guys out just to see if you can find some mana potions. I'm actually going to buy this town portal scroll just so we can have it, as well as health potions, because in the earlier levels of the game, the health potions and stuff you get them pretty easily, so you don't have to worry about it. But once you get to like some of the higher level areas, it gets really difficult to find some of these health potions, and you're gonna need that because some of these bosses in battles are absolutely insane. So go ahead and take this on, take some of these skeleton archers and mages down, and I do have a couple of different skills I can activate, like a swirling attack. I've also got a vampire effect where I can activate it and I get a little bit of health back for each slash. I think we're able to beat that level pretty easily. Now remember, this is a little bit lower of a level because I was actually struggling at some of the levels I'm at right now. I need to kind of upgrade my equipment and everything like that, so I just want to show you the basic gameplay that I go through. Now I usually activate my vampiric ability first, and then I will activate my swirling ability just after that, so just like this. And then I can swirl around the enemies, getting a good amount of health sustain for my character. We've got a slam attack as well. Now one of the other key features about this game when it comes to the equipment system, if you click on the bottom right portrait, you can see your character, is that your main weapon that you've got right here gives you a special weapon skill. Now the one I have is called Sword Rage. What happens is I'll launch up in the air and then smash the ground with an ice shockwave, dealing a whole bunch of damage to enemies around you. So that really big skill icon that you'll see pop up on the top right. Oh, I just accidentally unequipped it. Which one was it again? I think it was this one right here. There we go. You can see the skill is like glowing red now, so I can activate it, but I will probably save that for the boss, but I do want to explore kind of the rest of this area. Take on a couple more of these goblins, see if I can't find some treasure chest rooms. Now, there is an item that you'll get in this game. I don't think I have any right now. You'll get these special keys that you can use to get into certain areas that have golden chests. You can buy some of these keys, like this area right here. You can buy some of these keys from merchants for premium currency, but honestly, I wouldn't really worry about it because if you just go around, find other chests, take down monsters and stuff like that, you'll actually get a good amount of keys simply just by playing the game. And so you'll come across those areas, you can loot them and everything like that. Ooh, like this guy, take him down. A lot of times that gives you a key like that. He just gave me a key so I can run back down here, open up this gate, and then we'll get this treasure chest. Hopefully it's an actual good treasure chest. Gave us some keys as well as some crystals, some enhancement stones that we can use to enhance our equipment. See, just making sure nothing else is around here. Okay, let's go ahead and head up this way. Let's just check out the rest. Okay, the rest of the dungeon is pretty done, so let's go ahead. Ooh, I completely missed that. There is a binding altar, which is extremely important. Like, binding altars are very important. In fact, I would recommend for premium currency, if you ever... Ooh, I'm going the wrong way. If you ever get a little bit of premium currency, and you're wondering where you want to spend it, I would get the binding altar scrolls that you can use to summon them, because they're really important, because you'll get really good gear, but then you'll hit like kind of like a wall where like you need to head back to base to enhance that gear, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I don't have a binding altar to take it back with me. So if we go ahead and click on this, now you get 2 free slots, so I'll go ahead and equip these ones, or place those in the altar and hit bind. And then they'll get this golden border, so now if I were to head back to town, I won't lose that equipment. It stays with me, and I can continue to move forward. So that's actually, I'm really glad that I found that, because I had a really sweet amulet that I found that I wanted to equip onto my character. You also come across these little orbs that you find that just give you small increases to power. I think they're permanent. I haven't seen anything that tells me otherwise, so... And then you've also got these environmental hazards too. Now I've seen like poisonous plants that shoot out poison at you. I've seen these fire traps. I've even seen like these shadows on the ground if you walk underneath them. Like a brick wall will fall on top of you, which is absolutely crazy. So one thing I want to show you guys before we get into all the different skills and all the other mechanics of the game is a boss battle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in here and I'm going to play a little bit until we get to a boss battle, just so I can show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so we found ourselves a boss room. Now I'm actually hoping this is going to be a boss battle, because there's a difference between like the boss room and it actually having a boss inside of it. So here we go. Yes, it is a boss battle. We're going up against the Ghost Warlock. Alright, let's do this, boys. Bring it on, Ghost Warlock. This guy's actually really tough. I remember fighting him the first time, and he does some serious damage. Let's activate my weapon skill. Boom! Take out the bad guys. Slam down one more time. We should be able to whirlwind our way through this. He's almost dead. There we go. And then we just finished him off. Nice. All right. Perfect. Now, the one other thing I wanted to talk about, and I didn't get a chance to show you guys because I wasn't able to find one. Maybe later in we'll be able to. But you get these specific stones that you can use to place them into weapons. Now, you have to place at a minimum of 2. Well, you can place 1, but you have like a 50% chance of it failing. If you place 2, it's a 100% chance. but you use these to enhance your equipment by giving them special bonuses. So for example, this one has increased evasion. This one, I don't have that one enhanced. This one gives increased hit and as well as anti-crit defense. And where did that helmet go? It was just wearing it. I want to equip that back on. Oh, and one of the things, I love all the different types of armors and stuff that they have in this game. In fact, when we get back to the home base, which we're going to do right now, I'm going to show you all of these. Like, there's a bunch of people that you can see too that are playing the game, and all the cool weapon and armors that they have. So let's go ahead and head back. Yes, let's go ahead and head back to the base, and you'll be able to see all the equipment that I was able to gain, and now it's gone. Goodbye. And no, don't worry, a lot of that stuff you're going to get fairly quickly when you jump into the next dungeon, so don't worry too much about it. You really want to worry mainly about those enhancement stones that I showed you, as well as the equipment that you obtain throughout the gameplay. So to end off the video, I want to show you guys some of the different, some of the other different features that the game has to offer. To enhance your weapons, you want to head over to your blacksmith. Now, currently, all of my weapons are pretty much maxed out except for my necklace. So you just use a little bit of gold, you enhance it, increases it to the next level. But they have what's called a breakthrough point, which is level 10, level 20, level 30, and so forth. And you need specific materials in order to break through those level points to increase your items and stuff, their level and things like that. So such as these enhancement stones as well. I need the spirit of the spider, so I'll have to go to the Hall of the Huntsman in order to acquire those as well. You can also use a furnace, which with the furnace, what you can do is you can drop in some of this equipment. Go ahead and do some of that. And then go ahead and smelt it. And then you get scraps, and you can use those scraps to make other weapons and armor and things. I haven't done a whole lot of this, but it's kind of a crafting system in the game as well. Some of the other things I wanted to show you, like I said, was the equipment that you can get in this game. Look how cool this guy looks. The Lord. He's got all this really cool equipment. What he's actually wearing is, except for the weapon, he's wearing some fashion items that he has acquired for his character. I do have a couple of different fashion items, nothing too crazy. It just kind of makes me look like a robed mage, which I think is really cool. The game also has this varying skill tree. So as you go through and you level up your character, you'll be able to unlock different tiers in the skill tree, which correspond to attack skills, defense skills, and auxiliary skills. And then you get skill points simply by playing the game. So you can go through here and use those skill points to upgrade those different abilities. You got passive abilities, you got active abilities. If I want to increase my spin slash, I actually don't have enough skill points. But you can really customize your overall gameplay style for your character. Right now I'm going for a more self-sustained type of character, using the whirlwind, using the life still, as well as the big hero, which is a healing ability, to keep myself alive throughout the gameplay. You can also swap your different skill bars too, so you can have multiple different sets of that. You can have up to 4. You also have a pet system in the game. You can have 2 equipped at a time. I've got the red dragon and the flying duck, and if you head over to the pet index and click on that pet, you can go ahead and enhance them, and then you can use like food to level up your different character, or level up your pets. Then you need specific pieces to promote them to the next star, and then you can enhance their skill as well, but I can't do that just yet because I don't have enough skill points, and I need to promote him up to the next star level, which I don't have enough to get there. But you can acquire it through the draw system, which is actually what we're going to go ahead and do. Head over to the lucky draw. Now, the developers were kind enough to give me some of their premium currency, which we're going to use in the premium pet box to see if we can get anything really cool. In fact, I really want to get this like skeleton dude, so let's go ahead and see what we get. Okay, some enhancement stones, big biscuits, that's the food I was talking about. Ooh, the golden toad. Look at that guy, he was dancing. The bomb rat, it's an epic pet. Come on, legendary. Nope, let's try it one more time. I think I have enough to do it one more time. Come on, give us something good. Oh, nice! Yes, I actually really wanted the alien. Got Chirpy, like this balloon bird. Okay. Got a couple more Thor fragment. Oh, I didn't get enough for the angel. I got a vampire bat. So far, so good. Wow, I got a lot of good stuff. My favorite's probably gonna have to be that alien, which I'm gonna go ahead, head over here, pet index, and check him out. Look at that. Enhance him. Use the, and like I said, you can use these specific items to upgrade them up to a specific level. Get him up to level 26, level 27. I think that's all I've got for right now. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and replace my flying duck with my alien because he looks so cool. And one of the best ways to gain power in this game is to make sure that you're leveling up your pets because they give a lot, like a lot of power. And guys, I am going to continue to be playing this game, so if you want, make sure to join my guild. There is a guild system in this game. I am called the Koolio crew. You can see it up there, the guild name. Now with this guild system, there are specific tasks that you can complete for your guild to contribute it. You can donate gold or diamonds. You can take on guild bosses together as a group. And there are specific guild skills. Now, the higher level your guild is, you get these small little bonuses for all of the people within your guild, such as increasing the movement speed of your characters by 2%, increase the HP of the character by 1%, all that fun stuff. Now guys, I just want to say one more time, I'm so thankful for Paradox Interactive for sponsoring this video. And like I said, if you guys want to check out Knights in Dungeon, make sure that you go to the description down below and click on that link. Download it today, and don't forget to join my guild, the Koolio crew. Well guys, thanks so much for being here. My name is Koolio, and I'll see you next time.